Now, I don't want you to think this game's been on my mind lately, but if I've spent 3 weeks playing it, then it has to mean something, right? To keep things short, this game is an absolute journey to play. You'll either be shitting your pants over missing the easiest goal ever, or absolutely destroying your opponent, who's probably a 9-year-old that saw some TikTok clip about the game and decided to give it a shot.
Bow, you can pass the ball. Bow, you can pass. Ah! What the hell? What the hell? What did all that to miss?
So, with this game being roughly 2 months old at the time of this video, you can expect a few quirks. Let's say the hitboxes have a personality of their own, alright? You could swear you dribble perfectly, but no, the dude can literally be on the other side of the field and still somehow steal the ball from you. Oh, but when I try to do it, it's a whole different story, right? It's frustrating, sure. But regardless of these hiccups, the game's pretty fun. And oh boy, the dopamine I get every time I score a goal. It makes me feel like Shido, you know? In this game, you'll choose one of two teams in which you'll play a position from football, soccer, whatever you call it. These positions are meant to give you a strategic advantage that allow you to aid your team score goals that will eventually lead you into winning the game. The game automatically ends when one of two conditions are met. Either the timer has counted all the way to 0, or one of the team has a lead of 5 goals over the other team. Currently, there's only 5v5s in the game, and the positions that you'll play will either be center forward, pretty self-explanatory, they're the ones at the front, and supposedly the one meant to score goals. Left wing or right wing, depending on which one you choose, you'll spawn at the designated spot. They're the ones who should be able to sneak past the defender so they can get close to the opposing team's net. Midfielder, they spawn directly at the middle and are mostly responsible for shutting down the opponent's plays and countering their attacks. And goalkeeper, you know what they do. They're supposed to catch the ball in case the other team shoots at the net. And I'd like to put emphasis on supposed because most of the times the AI goalkeeper is better. Now, all of this is the ideal part of the game, because in reality, most of the time everyone will be doing their own thing, trying to get past defenders, but ultimately failing at it, and God forbid them taking shots at the net because they will be hitting everything but the goal itself. To spice things up, the game gives you styles that will give you access to 2 moves that you'll be able to use and mix up to make different playstyles. Most of these moves require possession of the ball, but some of them can be used without it, and some others have variants that will completely change the move to another once you acquire the ball. Along with styles, they give you flows, which are the orange bar in the middle. Once the bar reaches a certain percentage, it will allow you to activate it by pressing T, giving you an aura around your character as well as giving you specific buffs that'll vary depending on which one you have equipped. Some of them give you stronger shot power, more speed, or faster tackles, while others can curb your shots or reduce the cooldown of your abilities. Now, for the game-changing part, every so often the game will hand out what it calls awakenings. These awakenings are not completely consistent, but I found a pattern of them being handed out to the player with the most points. What these awakenings will do is that once you get possession of the ball, with very few exceptions, you'll put everyone in a cutscene where at the end of it, your moves will completely change with most of them giving you an extra one. Those moves are meant to change the pace of the game and be able to counterattack, with some of them performing cutscenes that will lead into a shot into the net. To obtain these styles, you'll have to spin for them with in-game currency, spins given by codes or quests, or you can buy them with Robux. Additionally, there's lucky spins that completely remove the rare styles and increase the chances of getting epic, legendary, and mythic styles. You can get lucky spins by completing 8 quests, getting them through codes, or Robux. Now, unless you're God's favorite, then you're going to have to put up with spinning the same rare style over and over again until you get a style that you're fine with or you run out of money. Now, I believe I've talked over every major aspect of the game. The gameplay, the issues, the spins, and everything I can think of to cover in this review. Which means I can go to the conclusion and give my honest opinion of the game. Blue Lock Rivals is a game that can feel pretty scuffed at times, with its finger-line hitboxes and weird text. It's also pretty annoying how the spin system is ultimately made to make you spend a lot of time grinding for a 0.5% style. However, the game ultimately excels at having moments where the match tension is high and makes you feel immersed.
Does he miss? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You're missing
I
moves, I just
got
say.
that.
Oh, never mind.
This sadly doesn't mean we can look past the lots of issues with the game, which brings the user experience lower, and we can completely see this with the high skill gap between the experienced users and new ones. There's lots of things this game can improve, and I'd love to see them grow. The game is most definitely not the most polished one by far, considering it's been out for 2 months. Hell, even the description warns you, but regardless of that, the game can be pretty fun at times, so give it a try. I'm like Saw, bruh. I'm like Sai.
You're not Psy, bro. I'm sorry to break it to you, but the news flash, you're not Psy. That's me.
Here, donkey. Grab it. Shoot it. No way!
You just got saved by your teammate. You just got saved by your teammate. You just got saved by your teammate. You got absolutely murked. You just got clipped. You got put in the heaviest clip known to mankind.